I'm just gonna see what's gonna come out in the cards. Kind of wish it was hot out here. Just because I like heat. These are upside down. Okay, something is upside down and turned all around. That's exactly what that means. Because somebody was missing something. This card means provoked. Like somebody challenged somebody on purpose, or I don't know, they did something on purpose. It's done on purpose. This card means somebody is protected. Like protected, immortal, untouchable, off limits, no. So now something is over. It's complete. Like there is no coming back from it, period. That's an automatic award. Award in spiritual court, and then it's gonna trickle down to the 3D. Somebody is going to grow into a very secure position. They earned it because it's their energy. One more time. Yeah, they the generating force for something. So this person is very, very ancient. I get a lot of messages about original descendants. This particular one is from the ocean. But there are sometimes dryads or trees come out in my readings. They're royal. I don't know exactly what royal means. They are a leader. This is a different type of leader, because they tell me power. Until I recalibrate and they give me the actual meaning of power, I don't really like to use the word because people take it out of context. This person is royal. They're a leader. Most people would say Aries is a leader energy. This person is a leader. It's in their blood. It's been, okay, that's what it is. This person is a royal child. That's what makes them a leader. They're, I don't know, it's kind of hard to not talk about it, but they have rank. I asked the cards so I can kind of explain it to y'all, what they mean. This person is like a true god. They're pure energy. Like they are true god. Like they are, what do you call it? Their blood is so intact. How do you say that? They're an original descendant. They must be original descendant of God. That's it is. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna break it apart. They can't be killed. This was done behind the scenes, trying to take this person out. They cannot do it because they are immortal, as I said before. This person is not part of the parade that's about to get ushered in. So that is the reason why somebody they can't defend themselves. There's one part that cannot defend themselves, and then the other protected part, they don't need to defend themselves. Something else is fighting that battle, okay? That's what a person didn't know. And they was doing magic behind the scenes. This person is skilled at magic. They're really good at it. Like, highly ranked in death magic. Highly ranked in death magic. They really, really excel at it. They do a great job. But this only works on people that you can kill, obviously. Oh boy. So this person can't defend themselves because they burnt out. Now, what that means is that they focus way too much on a task that is unattainable. And then there's another part that it's something about sensing somebody's protection. Remember I told you that one side had protection. People sense it and it spooked them because they end up going right into some legal issue. It's always a legal issue when you deal with this person. So people trying to protect themselves, especially financially. So it's all types of legal issues here, but this is something else. If it's not a legal issue, people get into codependent things. As soon as they mess with this person, then they incur a debt that they owe, not that that person owe. So it's like you forced to do your shadow work or your karma dealing with this person. I'm definitely one of those type of people. You don't know, or you can never know if you're going to get attacked or not. But yeah. They go right into a codependent situation. Codependent situation, the only way that you will ever find balance in a codependent situation is to pay your debts. That's how people don't depend on you for a place to stay, food to eat, shelter. I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about codependent people. You can't be self-sufficient and have codependent people relying on you other than your children, or you'll be held back. You tied into whatever court issues that they have automatically. You tied into whatever codependent issues that they have automatically. So it's your job to use your intuition to always pick a side. Don't go back and forth, because that's what it's about, going back and forth. Once you get the safety, security, and everything calmed down, then you drift right back into society and grab a whole bunch of the same thing and then go back. You're like, I need a break. You can't do that. You're going to get stuck. You don't want to be stuck, because wherever it's telling me I'm in an avoided place. I don't like this stuck feeling, because it's not like the stuck that people are thinking of. It's the stuck of, I have no idea where I am. I feel almost claustrophobic in the chest. Like, it's weird for a person with this type of energy to not anticipate or know what's coming in. Like, you know how people can do, not multitask. It's when a person has certain things lined up. So say I got somebody that's supposed to take me out this weekend. I got my business launch. I don't know. I have a very important meeting. So they have these things lined up so they can always have something coming in to keep them kind of motivated energetically. And it's like, okay, but there's nothing hidden. And this has never happened before, and it's spooking this person, it's scaring them. Rightfully so, though, because this is the only way this person is going to wake up. Not because I want something bad to happen to them. It's the only way they can wake up, is not having anything to come in. Obviously, they're using the wrong energy. They're not alchemizing with the time. Yeah, this person don't know nothing about teamwork. They rely on their self. And this is, we've already moved into teamwork, families, cooperation. Everybody got to put in with real skill. Can't just be money. That person had a lot of things tied, financial ties, waiting for things to pay off. It's like, I'm going to give y'all another example. Say that I take a couple $100 and I give it to somebody that move weight, and I say, I would never do this, but I've heard people say. Anyway, you give the money to them, and you have them, you loan it to them. This is like interest, but it's basically, that's what I'm saying. You doing interest, but for the streets is the perspective that I'm giving y'all. You give money to somebody to flip. The person doesn't have to sell drugs. The person can gamble, and they hit. So you loan them some money, and you say, okay, whatever you make back, put this amount of interest on it, that amount of interest on it, and it's worth that money going out the door. This person not seeing no returns on nothing. Something is out. Something is coming out. Let me look at this card, because I don't understand. It feels like it's something good coming out. And so I mentioned that before. It's something good that's going to come out of this situation. Hey, come here. Come here, girl. Come here. It's okay. Come on. Mo. Come here, girl. Good job. Good job, Mo. Come here. She gonna stay right there until she get her leg. Anyway, This is good for this person because it's helping them to grow. It's helping them to grow. Like I said, it's going to help them to not be codependent. It's turning them into a giver. So I'm obviously talking about a very selfish person. Their childhood issues, they are a taker, an opportunist, and this is helping them to grow. This is a person that you can only assist in separation. You got to separate without expectation. Just leave them behind, and so they can have their own understanding of give and take. So that's good. This person can't see it and may not see it that way. Like I said, they're in a state of they don't like where they are, not seeing nothing come in. Because it's like, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me a stock market reference where a person moves with the market. And it's like, oh my goodness, if I'm not seeing a return on any of these investments, it's time for me to completely change something up. So this person is definitely becoming aware emotionally because it's touching their feelings. Forget mind, forget the physical side. This is waking this person's awareness up. They're having a sensitivity that things are changing. I'm not talking about, oh, I'm watching TV and something. We all know something is happening. But this is happening at an internal and a local level for this person. It's childhood issues, like I said. I feel really good about this. So this is the World card, the Star card, and the Ten of Cups. This is definitely healing a childhood issue with this person. And it's not something that was ever, it's not something that they really knew about, because do y'all remember at somewhere in the reading I told y'all it's because this person, they're going to get stuck. They usually go between, it's like, okay, I'm going to go over here to where it's safe at. Then I'm going to go out here and be reckless. Then I'm going to go to where it's safe. Then I'm going to go be reckless. And now they stuck in between. So this is how they've always operated. And they realizing it's been at an immature level. They realizing that they hard-headed. That's basically what it says. So this person is working on their fears because they have an issue with lack mentality. They're addicted to competition, people fighting for them, or having to fight for their money, and they realize that's a burden. So it's like this person is tied to the struggle. I don't know where it happened or what happened, but they're tied to the struggle. So that's being healed, because this is being cut off for that person. Because somebody that they care for look at that as a trap mentality. Wow. It's really good. Dang, I only got one card up there. So that goes again, indecision. It's just repeating it to me. So this is indecision. Behind you is the water. That's when you leave emotion behind. Leaving emotion behind does not mean it's logic. Let me go in on this for a minute. So leaving your emotions behind is not heartless. Now, the previous paradigm that we was in, if you left your emotions behind, that would be heartless, because without that, it would be equivalent to this person having the same picture, but she wouldn't have a blindfold on. She would be seeing everything that's come to her, knowing that it's going to come in two, and just make a selection from the two based on what make you happy. But when the blindfold is down, the emotions that you let go of the old paradigm, they based really on the five senses, the first five senses that you rely on intuitively to guide yourself through life. When the blindfold is on, you are looking to evolve those basic emotions that keep people stuck. Sometimes they get stuck in depression, rage, all types of stuff, and they remain bitter, and they just perpetuate it throughout their whole entire life. And when they do that, it messes up for them. It messes things up for them in the long run, but it's not something that they can see that, because our eyes are affected on this 3D realm. I don't even know if I'm pointing to our eyes. Our eyes is affected on the 3D realm, not the mind, not the third eye. The third eye is what need to be developed, and it's tapped into all of the senses on the body. Whereas though, what you're seeing could be an illusion. It's just like, It's not hard to explain because I just explained it, but you are relying on all your senses. After the information is received through the eyes, I still don't know if I'm pointing to our eyes. After your information is received through your eyes, then you're using your body, your third eye, to check with your body. Do we in fact need this? Can we handle the stress of this whole situation? Can we handle all the insecurities that may come with this long-term contract? I'm going to give you an example. I'm saying long-term. It's not always. But can our physical body, another equivalent is, I see a wasp. I'm not playing. Anyway, another example is, I done lost my train of thought because this wasp is over here. The spray. What was I saying? Okay, I think was I ready to talk about a baby? Having a baby? No, it wasn't that. Hold on, y'all, because I'm trying to jog my memory. That bug kind of threw me off. I say you rely on your five senses over top of that. So you rely on your psychic ability. I'm going to give y'all another example. I'm waiting for that one to kind of load back in. When you cannot plan for something, but you want it so bad, or you getting so many, I don't want to say want it so bad, but it's like a lot of people are being told to do things that is really far out of their character and what they would do. It's like, I want you to, you've always been a stripper, I want you to be a preacher now. You've always cared for animals, now I need you to become a butcher. That would never happen, but that's the light and the dark side balancing. It's calling you over and inviting you to balance by choice. You know, you can pick and choose what contracts and things that you go into based on your body's need. That's what I was saying. Okay, now it's coming back. Because I was saying you use your other senses and your third eye to read your body. And you say, can we handle this? An example, yes, I was going to give, it was about a pregnancy. I was saying, when somebody gets somebody pregnant, this has always happened. When somebody gets somebody pregnant, if they cannot fully care for their person that they get pregnant, emotionally, physically, and mentally, you got to do that for yourself, because there's a hardship coming, something that has never been seen before. It don't matter if you have two babies, everything is going to be a new experience. It's going to be completely different, right? So that you know there could be imbalances as far as money, sleep, food. Sleep and food, let's knock everything off the table. Money always makes it worse, but that's true. But sleep and food could be thrown off. That is enough to make a person just really be stressed out as parents and create a toxic environment for a baby, right? You have to see if a person's mental state, are they healthy enough to have a baby? Would this cause me to have to choose between my child and my wife or my husband? Can I put them up where they won't be stressed? Is there anything that I can take off this person's plate so they don't have to work or they don't have to provide? All they have to do is take care of themselves, because they're operating for two, okay? So can you take stress off this person to allow this extra manifestation to come in? Can you do that? It does not mean that you have to be filthy rich, but it does mean that, you know, you have to take it into consideration once you meet those type of obstacles. Can your physical body handle it? You see with your eyes, you like, I want this trip. But your mind's eye might be telling you, if you do take this trip, right, I'm already there. Even though I know you want to go, this is what it's going to feel like. And you got to know exactly what's all of those different senses and things that you feeling. It's development. It's really not hard. It's just awareness. Like I was saying, awareness, right? This person that I was talking about is taken into consideration for another person, because there's definitely a difference between awareness and people, okay? Sometimes things get so sensitive that it can destroy a person, because that's part of waking up. But anyway, so the eyes want, but the body feels. You have to take both of those things into consideration now. That's what leaving your emotions behind. You have to take both of those things into consideration, because your eyes might say yes and your body may be saying no. And y'all know I always tell y'all about the red light, green light, yellow light. Red light is a no. Yellow light, that means red light is no, my body don't feel good, I'm not feeling good. Yellow light is, you know what, I kind of feel good, kind of feel bad. It's like optimistic, but I'm not sure. That means just wait. You could be waiting for 58 years. But if God got you waiting for 58 years, it's a good goddamn reason that He's doing it. Green light is I feel positive about everything. And if I need an emergency little chunk of change or somebody to ask for help, I put in work with people or financially or emotionally, and I know I'll have something to fall back on. This is saying, what is this? Is that a closed cycle? No, it's faded. Whatever is faded. So I'm going off the bottom of the deck now. But anyway, something is fated to happen. It's no turning it that way, turning it this way, turning it that way. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing. You have a choice in everything, but nothing is a coincidence. Whatever is fated is going to happen. There's nothing that can be done. This right here, there's nothing that can be done. None. Nothing. It's fated. It's time. Okay, I can close it on that. So that's the world card, right? The world is all of us, right? So this situation can apply to anything. And this is the teamwork card. This is the teamwork. So in order for us to have teamwork, you got a couple of things going on this paper. All third parties are going to split. Everybody is going to be either takers. I don't want to say takers or givers. Everybody's going to become a giver eventually. That's the correct way to say it. Everybody's going to become a giver. But some of y'all going to be getting evidence of known takers that cannot go into the giving side. They can't go because they've been taking, and it's a track record of taking, and these people simply cannot change. It's fated. Because this is actual evidence. And this right here is a fated time for teamwork. That's what I said at the beginning of the video. That's the time that we in. So it ain't no duping teamwork. Either you are making a decision based on your wants or your needs, and that's it. If you made it, a lot of people made decisions already on their wants and they locked. And some people haven't had the decision at all. They won't be going back to the past because that's not fated. Anybody that's supposed to be left behind is left behind. So it's not about you going into the past. It's about the past either catching up or falling off. I think that is I'm going to stop this video and do another one. Let me see if I can do it from this side.